This might end up being a fishing video. Number 4. It's like they just keep getting bigger. What I've got is just this treble hook, hair bit different. I got a big hook on it, and so turtle things are set. Pretty good sized fish. Looking super tender. Alright guys, so I'm back down at the creek. Got this little tube that I was using in the last video. What I'm going to do is I'm going to catch some fish, and we're going to go turtle trapping. So I'm going to use some of these live fish for bait. As soon as I catch one, I'll get back with you. One little creek chub. Use him. Maybe. Alright. Fish number 1. As long as you don't get away. Let's work on fish number 2, and then we should be good. I don't know, I might get a couple more just to be sure, but we'll see what we do. Alright guys, I've been down here for like a half hour. The only thing that's getting bit is me by mosquitoes. So I'm going to call it a day here, try another spot, and then we'll go catch some turtles. Alright guys, while I was down here, I figured I'd go ahead and catch a little fish. So here's the first fish I caught. Just threw it in. Caught it with this thing. Gonna throw it back in. Alright guys, fish number 2. Nice big bass. So this might end up being a fishing video instead of a turtle catching video. We'll see how the turtle catching goes. But that's second cast right there. Alright guys, I figured since I was catching so many fish, I'd go ahead and start recording. I didn't figure on catching this many fish that fast, but I'm doing pretty good. But I don't know if you guys can see, but there's all kinds of bubbles. So that's the turtles, as far as I know. And there's quite a few, so we're going to try and get rid of as many of them as we can. Alright, another fish on. Oh man, that's a pretty good sized bluegill. If I can keep from getting him snagged. Here we go. Fish number 3. Oh, and he got himself off. If I can grab him. Calm down, buddy. Alright. Here you go. Fish number 3. Pretty good looking fish. He's bigger than that last bluegill I caught. Let him go. There you go, buddy. But yeah, right out there, right there, I think, yeah, quite a few bubbles. So it's the worst thing about using small baits is I can't really cast them without my line going Nuts. I had another fish bite it, but must not have bit it good enough, and I jerked it out of its mouth. But this thing, they like when it, like, watching it sink, it seems. That's what's been getting them, is when it starts to sink. Oh man, another good sized bluegill. This one I think is bigger than the last one. He's gonna get tangled up. Okay. Alright guys, so here's another fish. Fish number 4. It's like they just keep getting bigger. It's a pretty good sized fish. It's really dark. It might be a hybrid or something. I'm not sure. If you guys know, leave it down in the comments. Alright guys, so what I've got is just this treble hook tied onto some heavy duty line. The turtles don't really care about, you know, what kind of bait they are, or you know what it's on. They just eat it. So I'm going to put that little creek chub I caught. I'm going to put it on here. I'm going to toss it out into the pond, and then we'll wait. Alright guys, so I got the fish on the end of the hook. I want to toss this out as far out in the pond as I can, and then we'll just let it sit. It's not out very far, but better than nothing. So what I've done is I just got a little stick. I didn't cut a big stick, but just got this little stick with the line tied to it, with that out there, you know, thrown in the pond. So I'm going to get this in the ground a little bit better, and we'll just leave that sit for a little while, see how long it takes. Might just have to come back and check it tomorrow, but we'll see. Alright, so I've got this one done a hair bit different. I got a big hook on it instead of a treble hook. We're going to see if that does any better. So, but I'm going to do the exact same thing. I'm just going to put the fish on it and then throw it in. Both turtle things are set. We'll come back and look here in a little while, see if we caught anything. Alright guys, got me another fish. Pretty good sized fish. He's not huge though. I mean, it ain't got a big belly, but it's long. Alright, caught another one. There it is. I've lost count. I don't remember how many I've got. 5 maybe. But I'm going to return him. Hey guys, caught another bluegill. He's a little dirty because he rolled all over the place on me, but good sized little bluegill. Looks a whole lot like the last one I caught, but I feel like this one's a little bit bigger. I'm going to let him go. We'll pick up on this turtle video tomorrow. Alright guys, next day. So it got robbed. And I didn't grab anything for, you know, to replace it with, so let's go check the other one. And it looks like there might be something on the end of it. Oh yeah, big old snapping turtle. Well, he ain't huge, but he's a good sized little snapping turtle. So we'll get him off the hook and kind of look at him. So here's the turtle. We're going to, we'll hopefully get some more bait and then throw these back in. Maybe see if we can't get something else. But yeah, he's not a bad turtle. So I'm going to call this video a success. Alright guys, so we got this turtle. We thought on my camera. We let him sit in some salt water for a couple days to, I guess, hopefully soften him up, maybe take some of the turtley taste out or something. I don't really know. We just let it sit there for a couple days. So a little over 24 hours. So hopefully that helps it. So right now we're boiling it. I don't know the best way to cook turtle. I've never cooked it. Right now it's probably been boiling for, I'm going to say 10 minutes maybe. I don't really know. We're hoping that this will get the meat softer. So what we're going to do is we're boiling it first. I don't know how long we'll boil it for. We're just going to see how long it takes to, look better. So we're going to boil it, and then we're going to fry it, then we're going to taste it. So we're going to see how good that does. I've never had turtle before. It's actually the first turtle we've ever trapped. So we'll see how it goes. You guys stay tuned. Alright, so we added some homemade Old Bay seasoning. Just a couple odd and end spices. Kind of starting to smell like ramen noodles, but we're going to let it cook in here for a little while longer. So this is a leg. Hold on, it came off. Alright, so this is a leg right here. That's a leg, and then this I believe is the neck. So yeah, we're just going to keep letting it cook. You guys stay tuned. Alright, so here they're still cooking. That neck looks kind of fatty. The legs looking kind of like, honestly, it seriously looks like chicken. There was, I thought, some tenderloin mixed in. That's some turtle tenderloin right here. There's not a whole lot of it. It wasn't a very big turtle, as you can see, but I feel like this is a decent amount of meat for, for the size of the turtle. So like I said, we mixed some of that seasoning up. I can link it, or not link it, I can put some of the seasoning into the description, I guess, but it's looking pretty good so far. Gonna add some more water, let it boil up some more, and kitchen's here in a bit. Alright, so it's been cooking for almost a half hour. The fork is going in the meat pretty easy, but I'm still going to leave it. I'm hoping to get it to where the meat kind of starts to fall off the bone. I don't know if that's possible with turtle or not. I don't know. Like I said, first time ever cooking it, so we're just kind of going to learn as we go. But it's definitely, cooking the meat, getting softer. So we're going to see what's up. Alright, so it's been in here for about 40 minutes, and that meat is starting to separate off of that bone right there. So we're still going to let it cook for a little while, or boil for a little bit longer, but I think we're getting a whole lot closer than we was when we first started. Shout out to the Coleman stove. First time I've used this Coleman stove too. Bought this at a flea market, so pretty neat. But yeah, this is starting to look pretty good, I think. Not too bad. So, all right, you guys stay tuned. All right, guys. So it's been cooking for almost an hour. I didn't really feel like it could get overcooked, and while I was boiling it, because I mean it's not gonna burn. I've kept plenty of water in it, so you can see meat's kind of starting to fall off the bone here. It's kind of starting to fall off the bone there. So I mean, I definitely feel like it's getting done, and I mean it should be really close to being done. So I was going to kind of let the water finish boiling out a little bit more, and then yeah, you can see it's just peeling off the skin right there. So I definitely feel like it's been, it's cooking. It's cooked plenty good. So we're going to kind of make some kind of batter type stuff and fry it. So, but yeah, poking it, I mean, it's going right in. I think it's getting done, so you guys stay tuned. Alright, so I didn't really video the breading process, but here's a little bit of the frying process. We just got it some milk and flour and cornmeal and different stuff like that. So, like I said, if you guys want the recipe, I guess I can really just put it down in the description. But, or just leave a comment or something. I can comment back to you. So, but there it is. It's almost done. So, it's not taking too long. We probably let it cook longer than it's needed to, but we want to make sure it's done. So, alright. You guys just stick with us. If you've been here till now, then you guys must want to see it get cooked, so just stay tuned. Looking super tender, super good. Alright, let's try it. Alright guys, so overall verdict, it is not bad. It's a little bit chewy, but I mean, as opposed to like other meats, it's really not that bad. The taste is great. The chewiness, it could be less chewy, but would I eat it again? Probably. So here it is. Turtle catch, clean, eat, cook, and then eat. There it is. Hope you guys like it. If you do, let me know. We can do some more catch and cooks. So you guys subscribe and stay tuned.